What's going on, Mr. John?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I totally forgot to just leave that on loop. And so now people just get to see me all weird, just sitting here and trying to get ready.
Check the button, bro. Loop.
I know, I gotta do it. I just can't. But this is it. This is the afternoon, Dom. This is the afternoon. This is different than the morning.
Shenanigans.
It's different than the morning. We need to get here. We need to be here. We're all happy. Everyone's good, right? Dom, good seeing you, man.
Good to see you, buddy. How are you doing today?
You know what's great? I'm always feeling wildly overwhelmed, and now we're even more overwhelmed when Blaze comes in.
Yeah, look at the car brothers.
I don't even
Hey,
have. I feel out of place.
Why is his steering wheel on the other side? This dude got a scooter.
Now I think I fit in. Now we're good. This is good stuff, guys. We're here. All right, guys. Welcome to the afternoon. The boys are back in town.
What's up?
This is good. This is good. Guys, thanks for being here. How's everyone feeling? Please, you're doing like maneuvering over there, my friend.
Oh, Ann can't make it. Oh, come on, Ann.
First time in so long, Ann.
Ryan's like, get rid of Dom, get rid of Blaze, bring back Ann.
He just boots us off the stage when Ann comes up.
Well, that was fun.
The B team.
It was great seeing you guys, but
guys, how was your day? Well, Blaze, your day is your day ending?
You know, this being the Daily Dads, you know, one day ends so another day can start. So I'm leaving my job as a nursing instructor and I'm going home to find all these kids.
Are they lost?
No, we're just one kid's having trouble focusing at school, so we're trying to fix him with all this stuff and all these interventions. And so like every day I'm hoping to get like a note from the teacher that's like, Bryson had a great day. And it's like, he left his glove inside. He left his snow pants on the bus. He forgot his lunchbox going to lunch. So I'm just like, is his head still on?
We're going through something similar with my daughter too. How does he feel? Does he feel like he's making progress?
Hey Bryson, how was school today? Oh, it's good. Okay, that's great. I don't know. Like, he spends too much time with my 9-year-old daughter, and whenever you ask them, like, hey, tell me about your day, what happened? It's either they say stuffs, which is beyond annoying. It's not, they can't just say stuff, they say stuffs. Or I'll be like, okay, well, tell me about it. And then they'll go, oh, it's just a really long story. And I'm like, I have a long time. I'm making time for you. Tell me anything.
this is literally my job. I am your parent.
Yeah.
I have nowhere else to go. I'm just happy. I feel like my oldest has recently been like doing the, hey, can I, never mind. Like she's been doing it a lot.
Ooh,
and I'm like,
ouch.
I was like,
Does that break your curious brain?
It does. But it more like breaks my heart because I'm a little bit like, okay, something told her she couldn't finish asking me what she wanted or needed, right? And so like that's like the last thing I want. So like obviously now I'm like, I would love to know. And if you feel uncomfortable, you could ask in a different way, but like I'm very open to it. And so, but the more you do that, the less they want to say it too. But then my youngest comes up to me and she goes, you know what? You're gonna say no anyway, so never mind. Like, okay. I was like, I don't think I say no that often, but yeah, I'm trying to kind of keep them open as much as we can. But yeah, it's our job.
Yeah, you got to watch those no's, man. I was the dad. I was the king of no. I used to boast that I get so much pleasure out of saying no to my kids. And then, yeah, I've kind of felt that. Like, I kind of felt like they would stop asking me questions and stuff like that. So I've definitely made it a mission to say no a lot less.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay.
changed. It's changed things a little bit. I'm not saying that that's your situation or that's what you're going through or that you're like that, but I was definitely like, I was very upfront about it. It's like, oh yeah, no, I love saying, like, um, but yeah, that it finally clicked on me, especially once I started thinking more about parenting, and definitely once I started reading the book and doing these chats of like, oh yeah, I missed quite a bit of stuff there in certain years of my kid's life.
For sure.
So happy to not be that anymore.
Ugh, I kind of wish the answer was that I was saying no a lot, because now I'm like, is it worse? So I don't know. Guys, are you ready for some little segments here? Can we do it? Can we jump in? I got to be out of here at 4:30. We got a recital tonight. My oldest is singing, and that's going to be really fun. But let's make sure we do this. We just kind of did it right now, but we have a few I want to share for sure. So what I want to make sure we can do is just do a little bit of some proud moments here. All right, we did proud moments, guys. We did proud moments. Blaze is taking a deep breath. We need to make sure that we are celebrating ourselves here. Guys, yourself or someone else. Who are you seeing out there that's just killing the parent game?
Well, it's not me, so I'm trying to think of somebody who is.
You're finding your kids. You're doing great.
I mean, I think I shouted out in the morning show these last couple of days, but my wife definitely killing it. The other day, I came home late, tired, exhausted. So she had already like ran the house like she does every day, and she's like, how are you doing? I'm like, I'm just exhausted. I got to work out still, and then I got to go to bed. And she's like, okay, well, Bailey needs to be picked up from her game, and Brooklyn needs to be taken to dance class at 8:30, and then picked up at 9:30, and Bentley's got to be put to bed. And I'm like, honey, can I just lay down with Bentley? And she's like, yeah, I'll take care of everything else. And I'm like, just come wake me up when you're ready to tap in. And like literally just like all worked out flawlessly. I checked in with her the next day. She's like, oh yeah, it was no problem. I did everything. I dropped Brooklyn off from dance class, and then I went to the gym, and I'm just like, you're a king. Like, she's the queen of the night, man. Like, she just rocks it. Like, as good as I do in the morning, like she crushes it in the evening. So that was definitely a good evening.
Okay. Can I ask a question about that?
Yeah.
8:30 to 9:30 seems very late. That's when I'm like trying to wind everyone down. But I guess
I know, it's
as the
crazy.
kids get older, yeah, I'm like, who's up
Yeah,
that late?
that was the only class available. Like, was 8:30 to 9:30, and I think Bailey got back from her cheerleading game. Oh, look, we booted Ryan. Bailey got back from her cheerleading game at like 8:30. So like Amy went and picked her up, and then like took Brooklyn a dance class. Yeah, it was her last year. Last year her dance class was 7:30 to 8:40 or 8:15 or something. So it was earlier. I think since she's in like an older group now as they age up, yeah, I don't like it because I'm not that, I'm not about that night stuff, driving at night, doing all that kind of things, keeping them up. They come home energized from that shit, like it's a workout, it's a dance class, like she's working hard, but like she comes back energized, and it's like, shut it down and go to bed. You have school tomorrow. Because it's a Tuesday class.
Can you guys hear me? Because I can't hear you.
I
hear
I
you.
can hear you. My computer just completely blew up. This has never happened. I don't know what happened. So
It can't handle all that blaze.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Poor guy can't hear us.
What's
okay,
your proud
folks.
moment, Ryan, while Blaze fixes?
Yeah. Proud moment for sure. I mean, I'm gonna give it to my daughter. Yeah, it's not a parent thing, I know, but my daughter right now that I'm seeing, I think that she's been pretty awesome at. She's been really busy. I think she's in that moment at the moment where she is trying to kind of do so much. She's trying to do basketball. She's trying to do this singing thing right now. She's acting. And so, she's sticking through it. As a kid, I know it's at certain times you just kind of feel like this is life. This is what you do. Um, but I think she's feeling some of that pressure and she's been doing really good with it. So I'm gonna give it to her. I don't wanted to, so I'm proud of her. That's a great thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Blaze, can you hear us again?
Yeah, I just had to refresh.
Gotcha. So how about
Um,
your proud moment, Blaze?
So I had to think about it, but yesterday morning, the good thing about me right now is, except for Thursdays and tomorrow, not every Friday, but tomorrow as well, I don't have to be to work early. So my daughter called me at like 8:30 yesterday and was like, "Dad, I wore my boots and I forgot my tennis shoes for gym. Can you please bring them?" And usually I'm like on a pretty strict schedule, but I was like, it's not what I wanted to do, but I know that my daughter would really appreciate that. So I was able to run her tennis shoes to her at school, and like I got to work a little bit later, but I didn't have any meetings or anything. So I think that probably meant a lot to her that her dad brought her tennis shoes. So that's my proud moment.
Man, is that not that when you were a kid, was it not like the epitome of feeling taken care of when like your parents came to like bring you something at school? It felt like they saved the world.
Oh yeah.
That was always great.
Yeah, I went a different path when I was a kid. I just never forgot anything. So
Huh.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was
Well,
get
I
my
was
kids do it. My kids do it all the time, and I'm always telling my wife, I'm like, why are you like doing that? Like, don't do that. Like, they should have to like sit out of whatever it is so that they learn the lesson. But like, when the more that I learn about it, it's like school's a lot more complicated right now, and I feel like as a boy, it's like I'm always in running shoes, or my shoes are always not reversible, but like, the multi-purpose shoes is what, I'm never wearing, I was never one of those guys that wear like super clean shoes that I wouldn't want to run around and, get dirty in. Like even to this day, it's very rare.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. You grew up so fast. You grew up so well. I was trying to get over this. We also had a proud moment over here. I want to share it from, hold on, let me get over there, guys. I don't know if you can even see me right now. I doubt you can. But we had
No.
this from Savvy D.
Savvy.
Thank you, Savvy. Savvy shared a proud moment over in the parents chat, and so I'm gonna read this here. So she said, "So proud mama moment for you. Ella is her daughter. If you guys don't know, but Ella has always said she wanted to be a slime maker. That's pretty awesome. I think a Nickelodeon right away.
Mhm.
Um, there was never any variance until the last couple of weeks. She has now started talking about how she wants to help the world. She wants to open a food pantry for those who can't afford to have food with a kitchen that we can cook in to provide hot meals. And she also wants to provide hot meals I'm sorry, I'm reading sideways. It sounds like I can't read. Um,
I was like, I don't remember this text being that long. I remember it being
it-
much more simple than that.
so she also wants to save endangered animals. Got this back from her work packet yesterday. Her focus is changing and it's making my heart swell. That's awesome. Sounds
Yeah.
like Ella's kind of coming into her own. And then she sent a picture of it as well. So that's pretty cool.
That's
That's really
great.
good stuff. That's awesome. So Ella, I hope that you are able to do everything you want to. The slime thing felt a little random there at first. So I want to understand the slime thing more. What color slime? Is it super slimy? What animals are we saving? And then what are we making in the kitchen? That's what I want to know. And then also, hey, shout out to Brofit. Brofit, we had a little time. He shared some time that he was sharing with his daughter in the gym. They were doing a little workout together. At least we had Brofit doing a workout, and then his daughter busted in and joined him. So good job, Brofit, showing how it's done.
Love that.
Yes, sir.
Stuff. Where you guys at? Oh, Dom's
We're
back
here.
in. No, I know. I can't find the way where. That was good. All right,
Just
Dom,
so
did
your
you do the
computer's
reading
so your
today?
computer so your computer's totally shot and you can't read all this off your computer.
I know. I can't do anything. I feel naked.
Oh
I
my
feel
gosh.
weird. I feel like I'm missing an arm right now.
Yeah, I was on my way from lunch, heading back to the office to work for it off at the office, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm going home early today. So on my way home.
Love
There
it.
you go. What time do you usually get home right now? You're gonna it's one,
So
two, one.
right now I'm gonna be getting home just before 3, the way
Yeah.
this is looking. And but normally on Thursdays my plan has been to stay in the office until like 3 or 4, get a little couple hours more of work done since I take tomorrow off. Um, and then my commute's like 2.5 hours home, so I don't get home till like 6 or 7. So it's gonna be nice getting home at 3. I won't
It's a
quite make
wild
it to pick
commute.
any kid. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It
Does
is
it feel
crazy.
normal? Does it feel normal?
I mean, this is our 4th year living out here, so I mean, 4 years, it's pretty normal, yeah.
Okay, got it. Blaze, how far is your commute?
So usually it's 15, 20 minutes. But today I had to drive like 40 minutes because I had to do clinical at like a rural hospital, which I do once a week with nursing students. I'm actually like taking them through a clinical with actual patients. So today was just is night. This is perfect to like jump in here with you guys as I have this longer commute home.
Oh man. I always feel like Blaze is changing lives out there. Well, you are. You're helping these nurses.
I love it. Like because I get new students every semester. Sometimes it's sad. Sometimes it's, you know what? It's time for you to move on. You're going to do great, and you're ready for your next chapter.
Have any of your students followed you anywhere? Have they tried to track you down? Have they tried to be part of your life outside of these classes in school?
I see them at the hospital sometimes, and like, I'll say what they really look forward to is, since my name's Blaze, they're not allowed to call me that. They have to call me Professor Hirsch. But as soon as they graduate, they're always like, Blaze, Blaze, Blaze.
It's hard not to say your name. You know this, right?
I know.
Which is,
In fact,
I think it's important because if you don't remember, Dom tried to do the reading today. I don't know if he got to it, but
definitely.
we definitely had some good stuff. And I want to know, is there any like Blaze isms? I'm sorry, Professor Hirsch isms that you say that they pick up on and that you think they would kind of say, because that's what Ryan Holiday's telling us about. It's all about January. That feels like a year right now. Is that kids, just like your students, Mr. Hirsch, Professor Hirsch, they're always watching, eyes, ears, and heart open. What do you say often? What would your students repeat?
Well, every nursing student in the history of being a nursing student always wants to leave class and clinical early. And so I always tell them multiple times a day, we are not leaving early. Do not ask me to leave early. And so I think they probably are like, we're not leaving early. We're not leaving early. That's probably the biggest one.
Okay. Anything like positive and fun? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's a good. I mean, for a while, every time I told my daughter that I love her, she'd go, "You always tell me that." And I'm like, well, great. If that's the message that you're like hearing too much from your father, I think we're doing pretty good.
I agree with you on that one. Dom, what did you say this morning? What is it that you feel like your kids are picking up on from you?
So I don't think I took it as like literal words and phrases. I think it was more along the lines of, on the positive note, it's being like fun, loud, and goofy. So like their sense of humor. I tend to like to break silence in the house with random noises, or stuff like that. My kids do that as well. And then on the negative note, it's kind of like the name calling, the sarcasm, a little bit of curse words. I'm usually pretty good about curse words.
Yeah.
But yeah, a little bit of that too.
Oh, what is a noise that you break the silence with?
I mean, I don't know.
Make
They
the
just come
noise.
out. They just come
Make the
out of me. It's
noise.
not like a specific one. Like a lot of times, it's a really loud whistle. Like just a loud noise coming. I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe maybe some humming or some singing or something like that.
I could see that. I could see
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I was just thinking, Blaze, when you mentioned kind of you telling your daughter you love her, all that kind of stuff. I was thinking there's something I feel like this reaction whenever, like, say I've done something, or like I've like hurt my older daughter's feelings or something like that. I'm like, clean up your room. This is looking like really messy. She's like, I'm not messy. But then like I'll say something, or like if I step on her foot, just for instance, I will I'll say sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And then she'll always say it's okay. Or if I lose my cool on something, she'll be like it's okay. And then my reaction is always, you don't have to say it's okay. Like you can say, oh, thanks for saying that, or you can say, oh, I hear you, because I really don't want her to be growing up with this idea that just because someone apologizes that it's okay. Like if someone hurt you, like they hurt you, you can hear them. They can say sorry, but it does not mean that you need to accept it, or that it makes that situation okay. I was thinking about if that is what she is having ingrained in her. I'm not sure. So, but guys, can I share a bit of good news?
Would love to
I
hear it.
can't.
You're having a
I
baby.
can't. I'm not having. Thank God, I'm not having a baby. Um, no, not
You're
having a
moving
baby.
to upstate New York.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Maybe. No, I'm not. Because basically, upstate New York is coming down to us this weekend, apparently. So,
Oh, there you go.
it's gonna be that. It's gonna be that snowy. It's gonna be incredibly snowy.
Mm,
So that's what's gonna happen.
bummer.
Guys, actually, hold on. I don't really have good news because my computer restarted, but I did have it. It was really cool that I was looking. It was the Associated Press. There were kids that were starting to develop a program for kids with learning disabilities, and it was really awesome. So this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to take 10 seconds. I'm going to try and find it so I can remember about it.
I feel like we were pretty far from the mark trying to guess your good news.
So far, and I'm so happy. I have no issue with it whatsoever. Is this what it was? Apps learn. Okay, yeah. We're gonna go with something different here. Do you guys share news with your kids? Do you guys talk about like news with your kids?
No.
We talk about the weather a lot.
Like what? What do you say?
Well, they're really fixated on snow days right now, and then I don't know if you guys read this, but in like North Dakota, it's going to be snow. It's going to be so cold that trees can explode. So we're trying to learn more about the science behind exploding trees.
I love
That
that.
sounds pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah,
What have you learned so far?
they get really cold and explode.
Got it. Hypothesis stage.
Yeah.
But no, I now want to know why they explode. It's just because like the water is expanding like really fast inside of them. Is that really what's happening?
I mean, because a
Google
lot
on
of
your own time.
trees snap when it's too cold, but like we're talking about, like the tree just doesn't want to exist anymore. So it's probably like take me out of my misery.
I want
Maybe it has something to do.
I mean, it's not like people. They can't just move to California, so
Yeah.
they have no other choice but to just dismantle themselves from the inside out.
Is there anyone out there that we can turn to that we can ask to go film their tree? Like I want someone to just leave a camera outside, like Soggy Waffles
Oh,
leaving a tree.
Bukes. Bukes is in like South Dakota, I think.
Yeah, he's in one of the Dakotas.
Bukes, if you're listening, I want to see an exploding tree.
Grab a time. Well, what if the camera explodes too?
Oh, that's a good point.
I feel like if trees are exploding and cameras are exploding, nobody
People
should be
shouldn't be
outside
out.
at that point. All right. My good news here was really just news to talk about stuff, but there were these two Florida elementary students, what I thought was kind of crazy, or upstate New York people say elementary students designed this prototype to collect litter on beaches, aiming to take it from a science fair project to a real product. It was a really cool story as I was listening, as I was reading through it previously. Obviously, my retention wasn't very good, but it's called Orca. ORCA. So I'm going to look more into that. I'll bring it here. But I want you all to just know that there's some kids down in Florida, elementary students, these young kids, that they are designing things to help clean up the beaches. And I think that's pretty damn cool. So
Yep.
thank you for that, kiddos.
Keep it up,
Well done.
kids.
Yeah, right?
Free Willy.
You need that. All right. I have to bust out. I have to go to a recital. My daughter's going to sing. I'm very excited about it. You guys get home safely. Dom has another 7 days until he gets home. That's exciting. Blaze has to go find his children. It's spread all over upstate New York. And I have to watch out for the amount of snow that we're going to get apparently on Saturday. So
I think
we'll see.
his kids are next door egging the Courage House.
Oh yeah, Masher, if you're listening, how many VF1s to egg Josh's house?
How many would it take?
You know, probably do it
A
for a
speck.
game, but yeah, I need to.
I just do it if anyone asked.
I need to make like a tree and explode out of here.
All right, guys. Love you. Be good.
Later, homies.
Go talk to your
Bye,
kids. Tell them
parents.
about trees. Bye.
See you, everybody.
Later, Gators.